Welcome back to the channel Coins Collector, everyone, to another fascinating deep dive into the world of rare and valuable coins, where ordinary pocket change turns into extraordinary treasure. If you've ever jingled a few dimes in your pocket or glanced at the small silver-colored coin that we so often take for granted, this video is going to completely change the way you look at those tiny pieces of American history. Because today, we're uncovering the unbelievable story of a coin that most people wouldn't give a second look, the 1985 Liberty 1 dime, a coin that could be sitting quietly in circulation, hiding in a coin jar, or tucked away in an old dresser drawer, and yet could be worth an eye-popping $741,000. Yes, you heard that right. $741,000 for a single dime. A coin smaller than a nickel, lighter than a penny, and so common that it might have passed through thousands of hands without anyone realizing its secret worth. So sit back, grab your magnifying glass, and get ready, because we're about to explore the rich history, the mysterious details, and the jaw-dropping current market value of this incredible 1985 Roosevelt dime, also known as the Liberty 1 dime. Now, before we get into the money talk, let's travel back in time and set the stage for this little piece of American numismatic history. The Roosevelt dime first made its debut in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime, as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away the previous year. Roosevelt's image was chosen not only for his leadership during one of America's toughest times, but also because of his close connection to the fight against polio. The March of Dimes campaign was literally inspired by him. Since then, the dime has become one of the most iconic coins in U.S. circulation, symbolizing both freedom and resilience, with the word liberty boldly engraved on its face. Fast forward to 1985. The United States Mint in Philadelphia was producing millions of dimes that year. Most of them were ordinary, common coins with a simple P mint mark indicating they were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. But among those millions, a small, almost invisible handful turned out to be extraordinary. Some of these dimes were struck with unique die errors, minting flaws, and special characteristics that would later make them some of the most sought-after coins in modern numismatics. Experts believe that a few 1985 dimes were minted using high-quality planchets or special dies intended for proof coins. Others might have been struck with unusual pressure or alignment, resulting in razor-sharp details and mirror-like surfaces. These rare conditions, combined with pristine preservation over the decades, are what turn an ordinary 10-cent piece into a collector's dream worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let's talk numbers. The 1985 Liberty 1 dime had a massive mintage of over 1.2 billion coins, but only a microscopic fraction of those are known to exist in top-tier condition, the kind that professional graders classify as MS 68 or higher. And that's where the magic happens. While a normal 1985 dime in circulated condition is worth just its face value of 10 cents, one in flawless mint state condition, untouched, perfectly struck, and gleaming as if it were made yesterday, can command staggering prices at auction. The most remarkable example known to collectors recently sold for $741,000, shocking the numismatic community and sparking a new wave of treasure hunters determined to find another one. Imagine the thrill of flipping through a stack of dimes and spotting that shiny 1985 coin, then realizing that you might be holding a piece of American minting perfection worth nearly $750,000. That's the kind of story that keeps collectors searching, and that's why this humble little coin has captured so much attention around the world. But the value of the 1985 Liberty 1 dime isn't just about money, it's about heritage. Each dime carries the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the strength of the post-war era, and the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. It's a reminder that even the smallest things can hold immense significance. Over the years, this coin has become a symbol of perseverance, patriotism, and the hidden potential that lies within everyday life. In the collector's market, condition, rarity, and demand drive value. Coins that were preserved straight from mint sets or found in untouched rolls often grade much higher than those that circulated. Many experts suggest checking older coin rolls, jars, or inherited coin collections, because treasures like these have been discovered in the most unexpected places: attics, basements, or even spare change trays at the grocery store. You never know when you might come across a dime with the perfect strike, the perfect luster, and the perfect history.so. As we dive deeper into today's video, we'll explore how to identify an authentic 1985 P Liberty 1 dime, what makes certain versions so rare, and why collectors are willing to pay such enormous prices for them. We'll look at real auction results, grading scales, and the subtle details that separate a 10-cent coin from a life-changing find. Stay tuned until the end, because we're also going to share some tips on how to properly store and preserve coins, what to look for in rare varieties, and where you can get your coins professionally appraised or graded. Whether you're a longtime collector or a beginner just starting to explore the world of coins, this story will inspire you to take a second look at every dime you come across. So welcome back to the channel, my friends, the home of hidden treasures, coin discoveries, and unbelievable stories from the vaults of history. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you love uncovering the secrets behind rare coins, and let's get started with the incredible, inspiring, and absolutely astonishing tale of the 1985 P Liberty 1 dime, the little coin that became a $741,000 legend. We're talking about the 2011 P Roosevelt dime, minted in Philadelphia, a coin that, at first glance, looks like just another everyday dime worth 10 cents. But beneath that simple silver shine lies a story of rarity, precision, and history, and believe it or not, some of these little dimes have been known to fetch as much as $67,000 in today's collector's market. That's right, $67,000 for a dime that could have once been rattling around in your car cup holder or slipped into a vending machine. Before we reveal why this coin is so incredibly valuable, let's take a moment to journey through its rich background. The dime has long been one of America's smallest but most enduring denominations. The term dime itself comes from the French word dime, meaning tithe, or tenth part, perfectly representing its value as 1/10 of a dollar. Over the centuries, the dime has seen numerous transformations, from the early draped bust and capped bust designs of the 18th century, to the seated Liberty of the 1800s, the beloved Mercury dime of the early 20th century, and finally the Roosevelt dime, which has been minted continuously since 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who championed the March of Dimes and helped eradicate polio. Now, the 2011 P dime carries the legacy of all those earlier designs, but it also stands apart for reasons that make collectors hunt for it to this day. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, the 2011 P dimes were struck in large numbers, yet only a few of them came out with exceptional quality and rare errors that have turned them into numismatic legends. Some of these special pieces exhibit sharp strikes, full torch lines, and pristine, mirror-like finishes that earned them top grading by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC. In perfect mint state 70, MS70, condition, which means absolutely flawless under 5x magnification, this coin's value skyrockets. The combination of condition, scarcity, and historical significance has made it one of the most desirable modern-era dimes in circulation. While most 2011 P dimes are still worth just their face value of 10 cents, those that meet these high standards of perfection are trading hands for jaw-dropping amounts. Some have sold at high-end auctions for as much as $67,000, capturing the attention of collectors worldwide. Let's talk about why that value is so extraordinary. The Philadelphia Mint is known for its massive output, producing billions of coins every year. However, the very size of this production run makes perfect, pristine coins extremely rare. Add in the fact that most dimes go straight into circulation, getting scratched, worn, and dinged, and finding a flawless example becomes like striking gold. The coin's stunning finish, the detailed depiction of President Roosevelt on the obverse, and the torch, olive branch, and oak on the reverse all contribute to its powerful symbolism of liberty, peace, and strength, themes that have defined the United States for centuries. Now imagine discovering one of these incredible 2011 P Liberty dimes in your change jar. You might be holding a tiny 10-cent coin that could pay off your car, your mortgage, or even help you start a new chapter in life. It's stories like this that keep coin collecting so thrilling and full of surprises. It's not just about metal and mint marks, it's about history, artistry, and the possibility that something small could hold an immense hidden value. So as we explore this coin's details today, from its minting process to its intricate design, from its circulation patterns to its jaw-dropping collector value, Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your own pocket change. You might be holding a miniature masterpiece that's worth tens of thousands of dollars. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because every week we uncover more rare coins, secret mint errors, and little pieces of American history that might just be sitting in your own hands. And for all of you returning subscribers, welcome back. Your support, your comments, and your passion for numismatics are what keep this community alive and growing. We've built a space where curiosity meets discovery, and today's coin, the 2011 P Liberty 1 dime, is the perfect example of why we love what we do. So get ready, because in the next few moments we're going to dive deep into the story behind this modern treasure, how it was made, how it became so valuable, and how one dime managed to shine brighter than thousands of others. This is the incredible tale of the 2011 P Liberty dime, the little coin that could be worth $67,000.